All right, here we go. This is going to be the 2024 look at Joshua Colin from the Fairfield, Connecticut, the Hansen versus Predators Sting. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really know. As I continue my quest here, I guess, of doing the ones that have gotten taken down, redoing the ones that got taken down. I don't even know why I'm doing Joshua Colin, to be honest. It's not really one that I'm particularly fond of. I mean, it's fine. It's a good one, but, he's definitely the least popular, I think, of the, the bigger names in HVP, right? I mean, he's not on the level of Velez, Sokol, Dupay, Buchanan. I think it's more shock value, Mike Manzi. He's just a guy, essentially. But, I still think there's some good parts in his segment here. I mean, the view count, I don't know. I don't know what they all are off the top of my head, but 2.6, I think, like, the Sokol one is at least double that. So, I mean, it's just, and it's fucking crazy, too. Like, look at this. Almost a year to the day. 4 years to the day, I mean, since this got uploaded. My God. And I'm still doing it 4 years. 4 years later, I'm still talking about this idiot. Yeah, I'm recording this on the 27th of January, so this was uploaded on the 26th of January, 2020. The good old days, man. For sure. But, yeah, I haven't watched this in a long time either, so, I don't even really, I mean, of course I know what the hell happens here. I've seen it 20 times. You don't just forget about it, right? But I haven't watched this in a long time, so, maybe some of this will surprise me a little bit. I don't know. But, yeah, again, not a very popular Predator, but you know what? I think he's still got some good lines. There's some good things that happen in this segment, and, yeah, he's just kind of just funny all around. He's kind of, he's just very weird, I think is a very appropriate description for him. But anyways, let's get into this. Enough rambling. Let's go.
Joshua Colin was a 26-year-old plumber from New York when he surfaced in our Fairfield.
And man, this is just a throwback as well, man. The 2019 version of Chris Hansen with the Hansen versus Predators in the background. The good old days, man, where he was, recording videos in New York City on the street in 240p, threatening and doxing, prominent TCAPists. The Vincent Ambrosio release, and of course, I mean, the Dark Hero interview as well was in the same time frame, where he trashed Chris Hansen as well. Pretty funny, but yeah, man, just such a bizarre time frame. This was like to see Hansen become like a Bond villain in a sense, and just go after his fans. What the fuck? What timeline was this, man? Like, this is incredible. I don't know what Hansen does these days. I mean, I know he's doing the other Stings. I haven't watched any of them, so I don't know much about them. But I don't know. He's still doing his podcast, of course. He did the William Rowell call just recently. He follow up interview, whatever. And I don't know. Does he still do like that Onision crap, like the stuff like that? I don't know. I have no fucking clue what Chris Hansen's up to these days, really. But yeah, this was a low point in Chris Hansen's life in his time frame, man. But we got the damn uncuts out of it, which I guess is worth it.
Connecticut investigation. He brought an overnight bag.
His yellow car, man. Oh, that's great. The yellow Kia. What the hell is it? Kia. What the hell's the name of the damn car? Kia Soul. There you go. Kia Soul is the name of this car. Fucking bright yellow car, and look at that, the oldish now New York license plates. They don't look like that anymore. Just like, man, take you back to that time, 2015, man. Again, I say the good old days for 2020, this time period. But 2015, man, that was the fucking time to be alive, man.
Overnight bag and dinner.
Look at this. He's bringing like a whole camping. Like he's going camping or something. Look at this. He's got 2 bags with him. He's got this bag. He's got a backpack, and of course his food is in that bag. But man, what the hell? You're staying one night. What the hell do you possibly need in all these bags here? Like, I don't get that really, but it's like I went to the last place that I, like, not really a trip, but when I went overnight somewhere for one day. I brought one little, like, drawstring bag, and that was all I needed. This motherfucker's walking in with, with a backpack and a, you know, like a, I don't know, duffel bag, whatever you want to call that.
And dinner for one. He wanted to have sex with a 12-year-old girl. What he got was a date with me.
Ooh. Here he comes. Up, door's locked.
Sorry. Hi, Poppy.
Hi, Poppy. Oh, this is great. Hang on a sec.
Hi, Poppy. Colin. It's so good to see you.
He locks the door behind him, and they make such a big deal about that in the Crime Watch Daily segment, right? That he locks the door behind him, but I think it's because he locked it because it was locked already, so that's why he locked it again. But of course, you know, gotta fearmonger, gotta do all that as the media, gotta do that. I respect it. You know, so I make a big deal about him locking the door. One way in, one way out.
You're okay though? The road's bad?
Door.
Thank you. Those are red velvet?
Yeah. Do you like them?
Yeah, like
Those are red velvet? Yeah, I remember saying that in the original, making it kind of a big deal about the fact that I don't care for red velvet, and then the people correcting me saying that it's red velvet is just basically, it's just dyed, right? Again, I don't even really know if that's true. I'm assuming it is, but you know, what I guess I meant to say is I don't really care for the frosting that usually goes on it. I don't think it's a good combination. It's like the way that it's traditionally made. Again, I don't know if that's actually the case here, but I'm going to assume that it is. But you know, the frosting that goes on red velvet, it's like some sort of like cream cheese. Yeah, cream cheese frosting. I don't really care for that, and I think that's basically, I should have articulated that point better in the original, but you know, that video's gone now, so all those comments are gone with it, so it doesn't fucking matter at this point. Anyways, let's just keep going.
oh nice. Thank you. Those are red velvet?
Those are red velvet?
Do you like them?
Yeah, like
Do you want to try
my
them?
picture?
Do I look like my picture? Again, what the fuck
What'd you
is wrong
bring
with
me?
this guy, you know? How weak is this guy's ego? How insecure, I guess, is he? And basically, the first thing that he says after, you know, oh, these are red velvet, is, do I look like my picture? Like, like, I don't know, that's just like an online, you know, from meeting so many people online or whatever, you know, it's just like, well, he knows that, oh, I know people usually lie about their pictures, you know, I just gotta make sure that, hey, you know, I look like the person that I am, right? No, Joshua, you look fucking huge, man. I mean, you're fucking huge.
Oh nice. Thank you. Those are red velvet?
Yeah. Do you like them?
Yeah, like
Do you want to try
my
them?
picture?
And he completely cuts her off, and she was gonna say, she's gonna ask another question. I think she's gonna say, like, do you want to try one? And then he just completely cuts her off and goes, oh, do I look like my picture? I'm more important than your stupid cupcakes that you probably labored over for hours. You know? I mean, come on. Although, of course, she said, look at those. Do you think I made those? To Jeff Sokol, right? But you know, so she's lying. Of course, she didn't actually make them, but you know, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What'd you bring me?
I brought dinner for myself.
Oh.
I didn't get to.
What a fucking psychopath! What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Oh, I brought dinner for myself. Like, it just sounds so bad. Like, you know, she's like, oh, I made you these cupcakes, right? These are. You know, look at these, they look pretty good, right? And, you know, you couldn't have brought me anything. He goes, it's like he cuts himself off, too.
Yeah.
It's like,
What'd you bring me?
he goes, I didn't bring you, and then he, like, cuts it off.
I brought dinner.
He's kind of mumbling, it's, I don't know. He says, I didn't
you
bring
bring
you
me?
anything.
I brought dinner for myself.
Oh.
Because I didn't get to.
Oh my god, what a psychopath. And then what? The decoy is just supposed to watch him eat it.
I didn't get to finish my dinner.
I didn't get to finish my dinner. Again, I don't understand this. I think I said this in the original as well, but why didn't you finish it before you left? You know, I don't really get that. He's so you know, concerned about being punctual, perhaps, that he just wants to Get there. He's like scarfing it down, man. He's like scarfing it down in his apartment, his home in Brooklyn, or Queens. I forget which one it is. Hansen will let us know later. But he says, he's scarfing it down, checking his time. Oh shit, it takes like an hour and a half to get there. Oh shit, I told her I'd be there at 7:30. Oh crap, it's already, I gotta just throw it in the bag and I'll bring it with me. Like, that's just so psychotic. Like, how do you just, like, she's supposed to watch you eat it, and then you're going to be on a full stomach off this carby ass, Chinese food here. Chinese food. Jim Klein would be proud. Then you're going to do the sex on, a bloated full stomach, it's gonna smell. I mean, Chinese food smells, and you're probably going to have the runs or something a bit later. I don't know. It's just a very, very. I don't quite agree with your strategy here, Joshua.
You can finish. I had stuff earlier.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then we can have
I can
cupcakes.
grab you something whenever, it doesn't matter.
It's okay.
I can grab you something.
Nice house.
Thanks.
And Joshua is like, thank God she doesn't want anything, because I do not want to go back out there. Are you kidding?
Yeah, a house like this. Mind if I use the bathroom? Because I was way colder for so long.
Yeah, it's okay.
Go to the bathroom. Again, he's completely marking his territory here, basically laying down the law and saying, I'm gonna bring my food, I'm going to eat it in front of you, and then I'm gonna trash your bathroom at the same time. It's just like laying down the law, like, hey, I'm in control now, I'm in charge here.
You look hotter than the picture.
And then he comes out with that smooth fucking operator line right there. You look hotter than your picture. Like, that makes him...
You look hotter than the picture.
It's like, oh yeah, it's because it's like a 19-year-old actress and not a 13-year-old girl, a 12-year-old girl actually that he's here for. She's actually looks like an adult. Oh, wait a second. Oh, that doesn't make any sense. It's like, again, I love how they, like, never question it. Like, Nelly to me, nervous Nelly here, great decoy, of course. Reminds me, she looks like she's small and everything, but she looks like a regular, college chick, in my opinion, typical basic, white girl type of thing. But Joshua, like, I don't think you realize what a 12-year-old looks like when you look at, like, Nelly. You put them side by side, you'd be like, oh my God, what the hell is wrong with you, Joshua?
Yeah, right there. No, here, this one. Yeah, I know, it's little.
I know, and this is awkward as fuck, too. Because, she's going to be standing outside in this room, I assume, like, while she's, dropping a load, taking a whiz, whatever, and you'll hear the sounds. Which is awkward as fuck. Like, not a really good first date strategy. I mean, again, I don't know why you didn't use the restroom before you came here, Joshua. Again, is he just worried about being punctual? I guess so. There's no other logical explanation for it. Even stop at a gas station or something. But no, it's like I guess it was raining out, and he's just like pissed that he's driving out here in the dark, and he's just like, ugh, too lazy to go. I'll just go when I get there.
Yep.
It's so awkward. And there he goes. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, and then the great switcheroo, the great old 1-2 switch right there. 1-2 switch. What? That's not what I meant. The 1-2 switch is a game on the Switch. It was a launch game. What was I wasn't thinking of that. The 1-2 punch is what I meant to say. But I guess it works in the same. I guess it works out the same. But yeah, I mean, it's great. Non-verbal cues here. Nellie's just having the time of her life here. It's like, yeah, let's go. Let's surprise him. This will be great. It actually gives him an in. And I like to think Joshua, the whole time that he's looking for the light switch, he's just in there like he's just like standing there and like just doing like a 360 turn looking for everything. Either that or he's just in there groping the fucking walls, which, based on his manners that he's shown thus far, I wouldn't, I wouldn't put it against him. I wouldn't put it past him. I mean, to just be in there groping the fucking walls, and then if he finds the light switch, he's going in there looking through the medicine cabinets, all that shit that, just impolite and rude is what it is, Joshua. But, He finally comes out. Oh, is there a light switch in here? Hansen is getting his notes together, and here it comes. Uh-oh.
Oh, it's behind here.
Oh, it's behind here. Is that it? He starts. I remember this line too. This was my favorite line from the original. He goes, "Oh," and then he starts fingering the fucking wall, looking for the light switch.
Is there a light switch in here? Oh, it's behind here. Is that it?
Again, he just like doesn't think anything of it as behind the fucking picture, a picture frame.
Is there a light switch in here? Oh, it's behind here. Is that it?
Uh-oh. The jump scare of all time right here. Oh, God.
Oh,
Look at the seat.
Oh, I fucking love it. Oh, shit. And it's like a miracle, I guess, that he didn't relieve himself in his pants here upon seeing Chris Hansen. Like, that is crazy, man. Like, he should have. And it would have been, imagine the voiceover, the hype it would have gotten when they're promoting this shit, and be like, this potential predator has a little accident when he sees Chris Hansen. And then they just pan down to Joshua Cologne's, like, wet pants. What would they do in that situation? Would they still interview him if he like crapped his pants? Would they still interview him? That's a good question. I imagine Ron Knight, because Ron Knight's a fucking stand-up guy. Comes out and because he has everything on him. Like, he's fully prepared all the time. Comes out with some air freshener, gives them like clothespins to put over their nose. Hey, Chris Hansen still does the interview. Well, I see you wanted to have sex with a 12-year-old girl here, Joshua. As he's trying not to gag, I guess. But, yeah, I mean, it's great. It's one of the best Hansen reveals ever. Like, this is a great shot. You got this motherfucker walking out of the bathroom, Hansen with his hand out, take a seat. And, yeah, it's a great reaction. Oh, shit.
Come on out, Joshua.
Oh,
Look at the seat. Right over there. Right over there. Keep your hands right there. Seat.
I know who you are.
You know who I am.
Oh.
Yes.
Who am I?
I seen this on a show.
I seen this on show. And I wonder if he ever thought of that. Like, when he walked out the door, he's like, oh, man, like, I've seen Chris Hansen's show. I know he's been retired for years from this. He probably just gave it, like, a cursory, shrugs it off. Like, yeah, I know it's something bad, but, but Chris Hansen won't be there. That's what I imagine. He's like, yeah, I know I'm doing something, illegal, but, Chris Hansen won't be there. So, you know what? I can just go ahead and do it. And then he shows up, and fucking Chris Hansen's there. Uh-oh. Bomb, bomb, bomb. Ew.
You know who I am.
Yes.
Who am I?
I seen this on a show.
And Hansen loves it, man. Hansen loves getting recognized.
It's the show about men meeting young girls.
You know the name of it, Joshua. You just don't want to say it.
Do you have keys in your pocket?
Yes.
Will you take them out first?
It's kind of a great.
It turns off the alarm.
It's kind of a great, metaphor. I don't know. Maybe not a metaphor, but it's kind of ironic, I guess. Joshua Cologne comes out, alerts going off in his head upon seeing Chris Hansen, and then his car reciprocates by blaring out alarms. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And then Hansen's so stupid, Hansen. I know it's not your Corvette there, Hansen, but
Turns off the alarm.
how do you not know how to turn off the alarm? It's the red button on every single car remote in the world. It's always the thing that's the red button. It's got red on it. It might not be a full red button, but it's got the red on it.
You've seen my shows before.
Yes.
Yeah.
How often?
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Well, guess what?
Uh-oh.
We're starting up again.
Ew.
Okay.
And you are among our first guests.
I don't remember that cut.
Joshua.
Joshua. Joshua what?
Cologne.
Cologne. And how old are you?
I'm 32.
32. And how did you meet this Jenna Claire?
I was on an app
Yeah.
called Link.
Called Link.
And why did you think it was appropriate to talk to a girl who said she was 12 years old?
I don't know why.
12?
don't know why.
It was wrong.
He's just very weird looking.
What did you bring with you tonight?
He's just very weird looking. You know, his hair just, I don't like the way that hair looks. I don't, again, the glasses. People bring up the glasses. They're like Buddy Holly glasses. I guess. I don't really know. But, yeah, I just don't like, I just don't like the way he looks. Like, his head isn't the right shape. I feel bad for his twin brother, right? Because he has a twin brother, right? And, you know, I hope he at least, you know, maybe, you know, is a little bit slimmer, you know, maybe, you know, he's got a different hairdo, perhaps, because, you know, you look a little bit better.
What did you bring with you tonight?
Clothes.
Clothes. Why would you need a change of clothes?
Because I was going to stay over.
Stay over with a 12-year-old girl.
Yeah.
And what were you going to do with this girl?
I don't want to say anymore.
Oh.
What do you mean you don't know?
Guess, you know, have sex.
Have sex.
He's so resigned to his fate. Like, he doesn't give a shit. Like, he's like, at that point, he's like trying to, like, he hesitates. Like, he doesn't want to say it, but, like, he knows that Hansen knows what he's doing there. And he's like, you know, I don't even want to come up with a lie. I don't even want to come up with use the brain power to come up with a lie here. So, you know what? I'm just going to fucking admit it. Whatever happens, happens. That's the way I look at it.
Oh.
What do you mean you don't know?
I guess have sex.
Guess, you know, have sex.
Have sex.
Now, you had quite the chat with this girl.
Ew.
It's too bad you aren't old enough. I would marry you. You would marry a 12-year-old girl.
If she was old.
Yeah, that's just typical. That's just such typical grooming bullshit. Like, you're talking to a 12-year-old girl. I mean, we don't need to rehash it, right? We all know, but you know, I mean, you're talking to a 12-year-old girl and you're gonna want to marry her based off of one internet conversation. Like, you need to reevaluate your life. Like, even if it is just a grooming tactic, but if it isn't just a grooming tactic and you are actually thinking that, you are you're horrible. And you need to reevaluate your life, man. And you need to do more than that. But you know, body yourself. That would be a good start. But if anyone knows, I don't know. Is that term still relevant? Body yourself it means kill yourself. But you know, if you're not going to do that, at least reevaluate your life.
That to a 12-year-old. Do you have any nieces and nephews, younger cousins?
This is good foreshadowing right here.
What if a guy was hitting on them like this?
Yeah, I wouldn't like it.
You wouldn't like it.
It comes a little bit. Maybe it's a little bit later. I thought it was right there.
That made you think it was okay to come here and do the very same thing.
I don't want to say anymore.
Well, you pretty much already said it. You asked for her address.
Yeah, here goes.
Good
Good foreshadowing right here by the editor here. I'm assuming this was edited by, well, actually, no, it wasn't edited by Vincent Nakacha, because you can see in the other videos, you can see some bloke editing it in the background. It's definitely not Vincent Nakacha. But, so whoever edited this did a good job right here. You can see he starts the foreshadowing, starts to look to the curtain. He hears something, I guess, going on behind the curtain.
Have sex if you want.
They pan to the keys because they're about to get taken. You get to see his hands as well. Look at his hands. Ooh.
Slow, and yes, it will hurt, because she's a virgin, you said.
Really great, really upstanding citizen there, Joshua. You know, just saying, oh yeah, it's gonna hurt. Get used to it. Like, oh wow, thanks, Joshua. You really got my hope. You really got me excited about this, man. You know, I imagine most women, most girls, I don't know, just imagine that, you know, oh, their first time is gonna be really special, and you know, it's gonna be magical, something like that. I don't know. And then Joshua Colin just goes, yeah, it's gonna hurt. Get used to it, bitch. Wow.
This is all you, right?
Way to go, Josh.
You tell her to
Here comes...
masturbate in preparation for your big night of sex with a virgin.
Oh, here it comes. Ooh. Uh-oh.
Did you bring condoms?
I wonder if he thought, like, he's like so, again, he's so resigned to his fate here that he doesn't even care. Like, he doesn't move an inch. It's so awkward. Right, like, oh man, I just told her she was hot, and now she sees me like this. Oh, my ego, my male ego. There it goes. Beautiful woman seeing me like this. I don't want it like that. You know, but it's just nervous Nelly doesn't even want to look at him, man. Like, oh man, he thinks like, oh, that was a cop. I said that to a cop. God damn it! Of course, it's not a cop, but it's like, and you know, he's like thinking, damn, that cop was a pretty good actor. But man, yeah, Joshua, it's all starting to come together in his head now. It's like, oh man, you know, you know, it's all starting to come together. Oh man, she didn't make those cupcakes for me. But no, I mean, it's again, it's so weird too, because like, you know, again, he doesn't move a muscle. He has no reaction to getting his car keys taken. It's like he knows that he's not getting that car back. You know, he's not seeing that car anytime soon.
You do bring confidence.
But you know, I just love it though. He's like, it's just like he doesn't ask a question about it. Hansen just keeps going to the chat log, and that's it. And you know, but I would have at least had a question. You know, what are you doing with my car? And I want to know how they weaseled Nervous Nelly here.
This is all you, right?
To go and do this.
You tell her to masturbate.
You know, how did they convince
Preparation
Nervous
for
Nelly
your
to do
big
this? It's
night
like,
sex.
my job is to get the guy into the house. My job is not to grab his keys and bring him out to the cops. You know, that's not my job. And it's like, why can't someone else do it? You know? I certainly wouldn't want to do this. So awkward. But it's great.
Yes.
Where are they?
In my bag.
What else is in the bag?
Clothes and toothbrush, stuff like that.
That's it.
That's it. That's all you're gonna find.
Yeah, well, we'll finally make out and make love. I was thinking of staying over and leaving the next morning. So when I come over, we'll go to your room and you'll take off all your clothes. Since I'm the boss.
I'm the boss. A boss. It's again, not really just laying down the law. I mean, it's been a while since I've read his chat log. You know, and from what I remember of it, he was very, very, very insecure. He sent so many pictures, and he just wanted to be constantly complimented about, you know, how his pictures looked. Like, we get it, Joshua. I mean, how many times can I see your stupid fucking head before I get the goddamn picture? But Joshua just kept sending them anyway. It's like, I don't know how, like, they, you know, a real person, how they would deal with something like that, man. I mean, it's like, come on, Joshua, rein it in a bit, man. Right? Nobody likes to be bombarded, especially not with pictures of ugly fucks like you. But yeah, I mean, he just doesn't get it, man. And but yeah, again, very demanding, very pushy throughout the whole chat log, from what I remember. And not a care in the world about the decoy or anything. Again, I mean, we saw it before when he says, "Oh yes, it's gonna hurt. Get over it." You know, like like a lot of so many of these guys in the HVP thing were really fucking horrible people. I mean, yes, because they're predators, but just in general, like, they don't give a fuck, man. It's like all about them. Very selfish guys, and I guess that's why they're on like the bottom of the barrel, you know, chatting apps. Like, what the fuck is Link? The thing that he used, you know, like, who the fuck even heard of that ever? Like, maybe, is this it? Link Messenger? Yeah, this is it. I remember this. They showed it on the like, who the fuck ever heard of this before? You know, like, I don't know. Let's just keep popping. Poppy. That's right, he's Poppy. I forgot about that.
I don't want to say anymore.
I don't want to say anymore. Why is that where you draw the line?
It's Latin saying.
Nickname?
Yeah.
You wanted her to call you the boss.
The boss.
And then you say,
hey, boss. I got another Spanish guy. I wonder when his mother found out about this. Oh, no, wait. No. Did his mom die? His mom died. Yeah, that's right. His mom died. He's going to say that at the end here. But that's okay. So I was going to make the same joke that I made with Jesse Velez, but I can't because his mom is dead. His father, when his papa, his padre, you know, found out about this, you think he was like, "Oh, mi hijo Jesse, all right, my hijo Joshua, poor K Joshua, mi corazón, you know."
I just hope your mom doesn't find out about me because I could get in serious trouble, you know, right? I could go to jail.
Ew.
I know love knows no age, but most people don't think the same. 12, Joshua.
I know, messed up.
Have you done this before?
No.
Liar.
Have you ever contacted an underage girl online before?
Yes.
We have evidence of that, too. A 13-year-old. So why should I believe you've never done this before?
And again, like every single one of them hit on both of the decoys pretty much. Well, actually, I don't know. I know Dupay did. I know this guy did. I don't know. So every guy means two of them. But yeah, I mean, it's like it's funny, and then they keep saying, "Oh no, I'm not interested in kids. Oh no, I never done this before."
First of me,
You just woke up-
a chance.
You woke up a few weeks ago and said, I'm going to chat up this girl and drive from your home where?
New York
In Brooklyn.
and Queens.
Queens. You said Brooklyn.
Queens. Or do you work in
Or
Brooklyn?
do you work in Brooklyn?
I work in Brooklyn.
Man, I imagine the commute's supposed to have been horrible too, going from. Well, actually, I don't know, but it's fucking New York. There's traffic everywhere. You know, I mean, I can't imagine it being a very pleasant commute every single day going from Queens to Brooklyn. But I don't know. I try to avoid, you know, that. I try to avoid New York City as much as I can. Pretty much at this point. But yeah, I mean, I can't imagine it being pleasant. And now because of Brooklyn, I have to watch that fucking Nathan For You episode tonight. I guess you know, oh, I'm from the north part of Brooklyn. I gotta watch that one, I guess, after this or later tonight or something. I don't know, but yeah, let's just keep going.
Yes.
Queens, man. It's like, man, 2015 Queens, man. The World Series is in town, man. The Mets were on a roll, and then you go and oh man, you got yourself into a pickle.
What do you do for work in Brooklyn?
I'm a plumber.
A plumber.
A plumber.
Good job.
Yeah.
Good pay.
It's alright.
Why would you toss it away for this? What do you want people to know about all this?
Really nothing.
Nothing. What do you think should happen to you?
I guess I have no choice but to go to jail.
Do you deserve it?
Yeah.
Yeah, at least he's honest
I mean,
about
can't you-
that. You know, he's not really giving Hansen much here. But at least he's honest about that. A lot of predators say, "Oh, I think I should just go home. You know, take it as a lesson learned. Never do this again." You know, but then Hansen, I mean, because he knows he's going to jail, right? So I guess that's the only reason why he's saying it. But you know, if at least he could be upfront about that and say, "Oh, yep, well, I deserve it. I'm an asshole. I broke the law here. They're
Explain.
confronting me with the evidence. You know, I guess I have to admit it."
What brought you here tonight?
No.
No, he's a sick fuck. That's the only reason.
I mean, it's not right.
It is not right. I know.
But help me to understand it.
I don't know. I don't know what was going through my mind.
You don't know.
No.
I mean, this is your chance to explain yourself.
There's no way I'm getting out of this anyway, so I'm not gonna say anymore.
You shave down there. I like it smooth.
Ugh, that's so gross.
You say you're going to groom yourself for this special event tonight.
Maybe that's what took him so long. Maybe that's what delayed him for so long here. And that he was in such a rush to get here without eating his dinner. I gotta eat my dinner. God, you know, God forbid, Joshua, you just skip it for one day. You know, you don't need to eat you know the whole thing. You can save it for the next day, something like that. You know, you don't need. You're a fucking monster anyway, dude. I mean, you're fucking huge. But you know, you're not gonna miss. You're not gonna die from missing a goddamn meal here, Joshua. Like, you could have just put it away, put it to the side, put it in the refrigerator. It's still good. I'll tell you. I promise you, it'll still be all right. But no, he's like, oh, I gotta bring it with me. I gotta finish my dinner. But yeah, I mean, maybe that's why he was so delayed, because he was a mess down there. Because he was a mess down there, and yeah, that's why it took so long. Who knows?
That's your car, right?
Yeah, I share that car.
You share that car with whom?
My brother.
Your brother. You have a twin brother?
Yes, I do.
What would he think about this?
He wouldn't be happy.
All your family in Queens?
Oh.
No, my mom died, and my father lives in Manhattan.
In Manhattan. Well, Joshua.
Again, he was just asking he was asking what would they think about it, but no, Joshua takes it, such an idiot, takes it like, no, they don't, one died and the other lives in Manhattan, you know, Brooklyn to Manhattan. News can't travel that far.
I don't know what else to say.
Ew.
Except that
Uh-oh.
I'm Chris Hansen. And this is an investigation called Hansen versus Predator.
Uh-oh. And here they come.
So
Bum,
if
bum,
there's
bum.
anything else
Man, I think I say this all the time. I think it really doesn't have the same effect when you're coming out with a, a smaller camera like that. You know, I mean, Colin's like, oh, I don't remember it being like this.
You're free to leave.
And again, it's like I forgot how short his interview was too. I mean, it's only like 8 minutes. Like the rest of this is just interrogation.
Can I use the bathroom? Because I've been holding it for quite some time.
Shut up, Joshua.
I think you should go.
You got some nerve, man. And there he goes. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, I love this too. He drops his phone on the floor.
Okay, please. Put your hands behind your back. Come right over here. Put your hands behind your back, sir.
Fucking shatter. Oh, it's such a sad sound, right?
Put your hands behind your back, sir. Okay, please. Put your hands behind your back. Come right over here. Put your hands behind your back, sir. Okay, please. Put your hands behind your back. Come right over here.
Oh, I actually completely forgot that happens. Oh, it's such a sad sound, right? When your phone drops on the floor. I mean, that is like no carpet or anything on the floor. But that's just boom, shatter, man. You're done, bud. But no, I mean, obviously it doesn't matter because it's fucking Joshua Colin. Like, who gives a shit? But but it looks like he's got a pretty good case on that. Like, was that an OtterBox? I have an OtterBox on my phone. It's not one of the big ass ones though, because I mean I don't want it to be so heavy. But you know, that looks like a pretty sturdy case, so I assume it made it through it okay. But it's just funny, just fucking hilarious, man. He's got it in his hand.
Please. Put your hands behind your back.
I like that. It's very subtle too. He kind of like looks up. He's like, "Where's the police?" He like comes out and like lifts his arms up, like, "Ooh, where are the police?" And then they boom, there they go, swarming.
Right over here. Put your hands behind your back, sir. You're right there.
There he goes.
Do you have anything in your pocket, sir?
Got a nice close up of his ass right there. Jesus.
Okay, sir. I'm gonna have you sit in this car.
There's the decoys. I always like the decoys in these things. Watch them get arrested.
Watch your head, and I'm gonna have you slide all the way over.
It's like a goddamn show. I love that too. He's fucking too huge for that back seat, man. Like, it's like, move. Can you move the seat up so I have more room? And there he goes. Bom, bom, bom. There he goes. You stupid fucker.
Take a right on up here, you're gonna go up the ramp and take a left, okay?
There he goes.
Nothing hidden on your person?
No.
Okay. You need to use the bathroom?
I did tell them that I have some bags in there.
Where are they?
In the yellow bag, paperwork.
Okay, but there's nothing on you right now?
No.
Okay, okay. You need to use the bathroom?
What a stupid fucker. He's asking if you have anything on him, and he goes, "No, but I have something in my bag. I have something in my bag that you know, it's not relevant right now." And it's so stupid. Joshua, you can tell he's never been through this process before, man. But he never watched an episode of Cops or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, he's fucking legit. What does he even say he has in his bag?
I did tell them that I have some bags in there.
What? You have some what?
You need to use the bathroom?
I did tell them that I have some bags in there.
Knives?
In the yellow bag, paperwork.
Why does he have
There's
knives in
nothing
his
on you
yellow bag that he brought to the house? What the fuck does that make any sense? How does that make any sense?
No.
No.
Okay, okay. You need to use the bathroom?
Yes.
Okay, right through there.
And they actually let him go. There he goes.
The officer in uniform, are going to do what we call processing, okay? I know you've never been arrested, but they're going to fingerprint you and photograph you. When they're done, I'd like to take you upstairs if you'd like an opportunity to talk. You know, that's going to be up to you. You'll be advised of your Miranda rights. I think you should think about it as you're spending time down here, because right now we only have one version of events. We don't have your side of the story. Okay.
There he goes.
Is Josh okay, or do you like Joshua?
Josh is fine.
People call you Josh. Get comfortable. Have a seat. How are they downstairs?
Like he looks directly into the camera.
Don't wait on us. We've already eaten dinner, so we're good to go. You're the hungry guy.
Oh, he's like, oh, thank you. I've been waiting all night for this.
So obviously
goddammit.
you know that we want to understand a little bit about.
Could you even enjoy it in this case? Like, I don't get it. Like he doesn't even eat the whole thing. I mean, it kind of just wastes. It kind of just goes to waste here. But you know, it makes me think, man. I haven't had Chinese food in a while. You know, I moved somewhat recently, and I haven't really gone to any of the places by me just yet. I was thinking about getting pizza tonight, but man, maybe Josh was gonna sway me here on some Chinese food. You know, I don't know. It's like I always get hungry for Chinese food when I watch this, man. Like it's what time is it? It's 9:51 in the morning right now, and it's like, oh man, I want some Chinese food right
What
now.
brought you to Fairfield Connection
It's like,
tonight?
could you even enjoy it in this sense? That's what I was originally saying, right? Could you even enjoy it? Like you're fucked. You're getting fucked. You're eating it in a goddamn interrogation room. You're about to, you know, you committed several felonies here. Could you even enjoy it? I don't know. I don't think I could. And they give him a small enough cup of water too. Like that is so salty. I'm assuming it's gonna be so salty. Like you're gonna need more than 1 cup of water for that.
So we're hoping you can explain that to us.
To meet a young girl.
Pardon me?
To meet a young girl.
Okay. How young? What's her name? How did you meet her?
12.
She told you she was 12?
Yes.
Okay. Just tell us a little bit about, as early as you remember, your first conversations and kind of how your relationship with her developed from that first contact.
I don't have to answer these questions, right?
You don't?
I mean, I'm answering these questions is going to incriminate myself, obviously, right?
It depends.
Josh,
I mean, I don't know.
you've already done everything, right? You're the first question that they asked. You said, I came to meet a young girl. Like, okay, that's enough evidence right
I
there.
told you before that it's going to allow us to understand your
And
side
you
of the
admitted
story.
that it was a 12-year-old. Like,
You
Josh.
can't predict what you're going to say, so
So
could you
stupid.
potentially say something that's incriminating? Of course. Could you also say something that maybe explains things? Of course. But without being in your mind and knowing what you're going to say, I don't want you to feel like we're trying to trick you, because you're not, but we don't know what you're going to say. You know?
No, I mean, just...
To be fair.
To be quite honest, I mean, I was on the site, I was looking to meet a young girl, and I came to meet her. I mean, that's all I can say.
Okay. And you asked her how old she was?
Yeah.
And what did she tell you?
She said 12.
Okay. Did she tell you when she was turning 13?
I don't remember.
Okay. And is 12 an age that you're comfortable with? That's your preference, or?
I date older, younger, I mean, not younger than 12, but, 12 and up.
12 and up. Like it's a goddamn. I said this in the original too, but like it's a fucking board game. You know, 12 and up.
32.
You're 32. Okay. At what point does it become like a sexual conversation, and how does that happen?
I don't know. I mean, it just came up, yes. I guess because it was on my mind, but...
Had she sent you pictures of
Yeah.
herself?
Yeah.
And had you sent pictures of yourself?
I guess, I don't remember.
Joshua, all you did was send pictures, dude. That's like the whole chat log is your fucking pictures. I don't remember.
And you were sexually attracted to her
Come off with that bullshit.
right off the bat, or was it something that developed over conversation, or
I guess over conversation.
when was the last time you maybe spoke with somebody who was in that age group, 12, 13?
It's been a while.
That's a while.
What is this dot?
You know-
What is this dot right here? That is annoying the hell out of me. I thought it was on my monitor at first, but it's not.
No,
What the
no,
hell
it's
is
all-
that? It's just like a random black dot.
I never actually went to meet them because I was always afraid
Of what?
to be like on that guy's show.
He laughs it off like, I'm so funny.
That's what you were afraid of?
Can't say that I blame you.
It's like Josh, they haven't made the show since 2007. It wasn't in the back of your mind at all. You thought you were in the clear.
So his face immediately. I knew.
Because if that was actually a deterrent, you wouldn't have showed up, right?
I mean, I don't know what else to say.
What was your intention? What do you envision yourself doing right now if that hadn't happened?
You guys already know.
I was gonna hang out. I guess have sex.
And he kind of mumbles, "Oh, go have sex." Shut up,
Your
Josh.
intention was
Spit
to
it
have
out, man.
Sex with her?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you tell her you loved her?
Yes.
Why?
Oh, I guess to kind of, like, I don't know, kind of pull her in, I guess, or something.
And that is a shocking, like, yes, that's what all these predators do, but none of them actually ever admit it like Joshua does here. Like, he gives it all away. Like, he's so stupid. He gets it halfway through. He did it at the house. I'm not gonna say anymore, and then says more. He says it here. Oh, these questions are gonna incriminate myself, and then he just gives it all away anyway. Is the allure of the Chinese food here so strong here, Joshua? Like, it's like, oh man, you know, I really just wanted this damn Chinese food. You know, I want to keep eating it. You know, if I stop talking, they're just going to take me out of this room, and you know, I don't want to do that. So I'll just say what they want to hear. God damn it! I'll tell them what they want to hear.
The 12-year-old today said
Yeah.
that she was a virgin,
Yeah.
and you liked that she didn't have experience.
Yeah.
During the police interrogation,
Uh-oh.
Colin appears to come clean, and then he makes a startling admission about a previous rendezvous with a 15-year-old boy.
Ew.
I want to make sure that we have everything out on the table.
I mean, I did have sexual relations with someone older than 12,
How old?
15.
When was that?
A few months back.
Okay. And where did that happen?
That was like, I think it was about Long Island.
Long Island.
And was it a similar?
So yeah, this guy travels, man. He can't fuck all the kids in Brooklyn or Queens. You have to go to Connecticut and Long Island to do that.
Similar situation, Stephen, like this, like we met over the internet, and
Yeah.
I mean, Josh.
Yes.
Okay. Do you remember her name?
It's not a her.
Okay. Do you remember his name?
It makes me think of the Crime Watch Daily segment, man. When he makes that revelation, it's like the biggest shock in the world. They play like dramatic music, do like a close zoom in. Fuck it, I'll fucking pull it up here. Give me a second. All right here, just because it's funny, and because it's kind of dull, I'll admit it. Let's do it. And the black dot is here too. Like, is this like it's definitely something. Like, what is it? It's just there. It's just like a fucking black dot. It's like that episode of Seinfeld on the to keep it in the New York wheelhouse here. You know, the red dot on the sweater, right? That's what it was. Yeah, I mean, what the hell is that black dot? It's actually really annoying the hell out of me. But yeah, right here. This is funny.
How old?
15.
When was that?
A few months back.
Do you remember her name?
It's not a her.
It's so stupid. the graphics on these Crime Watch Daily videos, man, just they make it so much better. But yeah, I mean, what the fuck? It's like, oh no, he fucks a
Do you remember
boy.
her name?
It's not a her.
Boom, boom. It's
What was his name?
like so stupid. David, poor David, man. I hope that kid's all right. Nowadays.
David? Did you meet with David one time or more than one time?
Anytime.
I wonder if David ever saw
What
this
happened when you
too.
met with him?
Yeah, it's sex.
Is there anybody else?
No, that's it.
Okay, so your phone. Are there any pictures or images or videos of
Yeah, you
younger
barely made a
people?
dent in that dude. And again, like, thing is full. It's not so okay. I don't think it was a case that you just didn't finish it, dude. You didn't eat it at all. Like when you came, like unless he had like 2 of them, because he's fucking huge, of course, you know. or something like that. He's like had the egg rolls, but he didn't eat the main course. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, he's barely put a fucking dent in that, dude. Like, they went to the trouble of getting it and bringing it up here for you. They even poured the damn cup of water for you. Like, you can't just eat that? Like, what the fuck, dude?
Yes.
This is like him. His whole life is falling in over his shoulders here. You have one source of comfort, and he couldn't even, you can't do it.
Kind of give me an idea of what we're going to be.
It's just going to get thrown out now, too, which
Boys,
is just
girls,
sad.
About what age?
Both.
Boys and girls?
Yeah.
And what age group?
I guess about 12 around there.
Okay.
And older.
12 and older?
Like older.
Handcuffs.
Uh-oh, here it comes.
Let's do it.
Uh-oh, let's do it. Yeah, look at that. They're just gonna throw that out, man. That is so sad. And there he goes. This is it.
Colin pleaded guilty. He received a 7-year suspended sentence. He served 3 years in prison and is about to be paroled any day.
Oh yeah, he was
He's
still
gotta
in
register
at
as a
this
sex
point.
offender for 10 years.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, I think that'll do it then. Don't really have much else to say. Is he the one that moved to Pennsylvania? He might have been the one that moved to Pennsylvania, right? Pennsylvania. Why is he in Pennsylvania? I don't know. But he is public on wherever he's at. Let's just do this real quick here. Look at this guy, Kim Lee. Let's look at some of these guys here. Why don't we have pictures for all of them? Benjamin Stoney, Zachary Hare. These guys aren't sex offenders, are they? These guys are just like bail jumpers or something. Peter Kelly, like Dave Kelly, or Peter, the guy who said let go of the keys. God damn it! What the hell was his first name? Curtis Love. Look at these winners here. But how do I do this here? Search name. Here we go. Let's try this out here. Joshua Colon. I'm pretty sure he's the one that moved to Pennsylvania, right? Maybe not. He was public at one point. Maybe he let's try this way. Cologne. Jose Colon. Maybe he moves again. I don't know. But I haven't looked at his RSO picture in a while. But he was public at one point. If I even have the right state, it could possibly be. I'm completely pulling this out of my ass. Why are these guys even showing up? They don't have... Oh, because his alias is Colin. Oh, okay. I didn't mean to put you on blast here, Michael. Jeez. Oh, man. From 2002. He's been at this a while. You're going to take me to the top. Okay, he's obviously not here, right? But he was here at one point, I think. But I guess not anymore. That's okay. Well, maybe we can find it doing the old Google search. Joshua Colon. Let's see what we got here. Maybe I should do it like this. Predator. Okay, well we got these pictures. Yeah, there he is. This isn't the... I think he's had a new one since this, but this is the one that I remember. His entire life revolved around shit. Last name Colin. Worked as a plumber, lived in Queens, wanted to take a shit in the decoy's house. Yeah, this guy, he really had the right name for the profession that he got into. Of course, you don't pronounce it like Colin, but it's still funny. But yeah, that's the one that I remember seeing. But I thought he had another one since then. Yeah, you can see all the stupid pictures that he said, like, "Ooh, look at me, I'm in the car, I'm making a funny face." He's still got the stupid headphones that he had on at the Sting house. Yeah, I guess that's about it. Yeah, I don't know. Not too many results about it. Again, it just shows that Joshua Colon is just not as popular. Like, I bet if I go to Jesse Velez, for instance, I'll get a bunch more results. Yeah, like look at this. Well, not actually that many. I mean, but yeah, you know what I mean. Jesse Velez. Oh, I'm crying. Look at me. I fucking hate this guy. I really hate Jesse Velez. Like, irrationally hate Jesse Velez. But that's okay. We're not talking about Jesse. We're talking about Joshua. And I think that's about it. 55 minutes about on a pretty underwhelming Predator, to be honest. But that's okay. So I think that'll do it. Hope you guys did enjoy. And until next time, see you guys later.